Salutations and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a game called IGTAP, or an incremental game that's also a platformer. I had to hop on to my controller for this one today because, I'm not good at platformers as it is, but I'm certainly not good at platformers with the keyboard and mouse. And so we're going to be checking this out today. Alright, unlock wall jump. 0 clones, 1 space reward. So I did see a little bit of somebody play this. I saw more of this than kind of the usual game that I check out here. And so to give you just a brief idea, right? I'm going to go around. So each time I got 1 W for win, I guess. I don't know what the thing is, but if you see where the numbers are over there, I just beat my previous time. My previous time was 6 seconds something, right? Right now, it's 5.76. Let's up the base reward quick. And so, basically, if you see up at the very top of the screen, you can see that I have 1 W right now. And so, the amount of time that it takes me to do it is relevant, because once I start to create these clones, they will match my quickest time, which I think is just such a clever idea. And there comes the first of what I assume will be very many deaths. But yeah, I am not an expert in platformers at all. Although I will say I had a lot of fun with Celeste. It's probably the most recent platformer that I've played significantly. I guess I played a bit of Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was pretty good too. And growing up, I did actually really enjoy Super Meat Boy. But, oh, look at that. I'm locked in. I already have enough for the clone. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, let's up the base reward a couple times. And let's see. It'd be great if we could beat our time, but I don't really think it's likely. Oh, and then we beat it immediately. Huh. And then seemingly beat it again. Wow. I'm apparently locked in and crushing it. Let's see. Oh. Okay, wow. If you notice, when the clone goes through, I only get the one win, or you know what, maybe it's a watts. Could be watts, actually. But 700. I'm eager to get that wall jump. I guess I just think it might be watts because I feel like wins are a strange thing to have scale like a multiple. Although I guess not really. That's how things in like what's that game thing with the that all the like incrementals and like tycoon games are in these days. The one that kids like with the guys, and this is gonna sound really silly that this is my kind of cultural touchstone that I can reference, but that are like that music video from that Kanye West song with that guy from Florida. Is his name Lil Pump? Something like that? I don't know. Where they got the big bulky suits on. Roblox. Roblox is the name of the game. I could not tell you what that Kanye West song is, unfortunately. Or perhaps fortunately. I'm just gonna wait here for a second to get another clone. Should happen pretty quick. Wow, look at how fast the clones are stacking up those rewards. So if you notice, the clone reward at the very bottom of the base reward, or wait, where did I see that? Oh, it's on the little panel right there. It says reward 6W. And then clone reward multiplier is 0.1. So, realistically, if I get up high enough, they'll be giving me more than one. Presumably there must be some way to scale them. Who is getting me more money now? The clones or myself? Probably the clones, realistically. Oh, not pressing long enough on these jumps sometimes. I'm very curious how close to optimized I am here. Because like I said, I'm not phenomenal at platformers, but at least... Oh. All right. Just proving for everyone here that I am, in fact, not that great at platformers. Wow. The music's pretty awesome. I really like it, but I like ambient music. You know? Like, whatever his name is, Eno. Was it Brian Eno? I don't know, the dude from Roxy Music that then, I guess kind of, I don't want to say created ambient music, but certainly popularized it with that, like, music for airports. If you've never listened to that, it's really, really relaxing. I, like, highly recommend it. He designed it, I believe, to be... You know, I think the idea is that the music doesn't really kind of have strong, definitive, like, movements. It doesn't come in and go out in strong fashion, so that if you're, like, coming into it at a random point or needing to leave, like, on your departure, that you know, that it isn't uncomfortable at all. Also, it's, like, nice... You can talk over it pretty easily, so it facilitates conversations, but it's engaging enough that if you want to sit and listen to it, it's doing something interesting. That's what I think is kind of lost in a lot of, like, later kind of Muzak stuff, kind of for elevator music, right? You know, that sort of a thing, is just that some of that stuff isn't exactly engaging. But I think that, to be fair, that's probably extremely, extremely hard. Right? To make something that is, like, ignorable, that isn't kind of overwhelming, but that is, like, actually really engaging if you take the time to listen to it. Alright, so let's get our wall jump here. And then, I assume, with the wall jump, we should be able to cut some time off of that. Oh, cut quite a bit of time. Okay. I was wondering if little jumps would be faster, but no, they're not. Big jumps are the move. Man, can I really not do that in fewer jumps than that? Oh, I can. I can, but it still wasn't faster. That was. There we go. I'm not going to be beating that anytime soon. Sorry for my quiet. I'm, like, locking in and trying to beat this, even though it's quite clear that I will not be beating it anytime soon. I'm just trying to get this up to 30, so that they'll give me 3 points every time they go through. It seems pretty doable given my current score. One thing that I do really love about platformers is that they really benefit heavily. Should I jump once I get up here? Is that faster? I don't know. Oh, that was close. But one thing that I really love about platformers is that they really benefit. I'm going to go to 31 just because I'm not sure if it needs to be 31. And let's max out our clones before we head out. How quickly are we going to get the next? Oh, we're pretty quick. We're pretty quick. We'll wait and we'll get one more. There we go. Oh, I... For some reason, wasn't expecting to be able to jump on those. All right, well, since we're here, we'll get a couple more. But so what I was going to say is that I really appreciate that platformers benefit from a flow state, right? Like, the harder you try, oftentimes, the worse you do. Oh, I should have noticed that before I jumped right into it. I definitely, like, I'm a big fan of Souls-likes, and they definitely fit into that same kind of genre. Let's just get an immediate base reward benefit. So down, huh? Yep, see what I said about not being particularly not being particularly great. All right. You gotta be kidding me. How many more times can I hit the exact same spot? Oh, thank goodness. They were charitable to me. Okay. I'm going too fast around there before I'm turning into too slow. I apologize to anybody who's watching this who is good at platformers. I am sure that it is not terribly fun to watch somebody struggle so completely. Oh, I guess I need to go over that one and then jump from the other side. I can't just make that as a jump. I guess that's fairly obvious now. Okay, over. Oh, how did I just survive that? I don't know. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, though. That was very helpful. Platformers are always one of those things that I like to think that I'm good at. I mean, not think that I'm good at, but think that I'm, like, at least okay at. And then I play them, and I do things like that. Or like that. And I remind myself that I am not exactly. But it's funny because, like I was saying, I do really enjoy... Wow, 90 seconds. Good luck beating that, guys, huh? Does it even make sense to get a clone yet? Sure, why not? It might take me longer than 90 seconds to get through it this next time, I guess. Alright, but... there are a lot of other dexterity-based video games that I'm pretty good at. Like, I think that I'm pretty solid at driving games. Which... Oh, it's so hard to talk while I'm doing this. But I'm pretty good at driving games. Like, for instance, I had a friend who lived with me for a long time who would always ask me to do, like, driving, like, racing stuff in Grand Theft Auto 5 for him when he needed it done. I don't know why once I've made it up here I'm jumping. It's like... perhaps the most obvious. Alright, is that better than 90? Ooh, 53. Don't mind me. Alright. I'll have you know that I am recording this in the morning and I have not had my coffee yet. So that might contribute. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. No. Again. Oh, why am I jumping? Again, my apologies to anybody who's watching this who is actually good at platformers. I don't know why I didn't catch that time, though. I guess my legs weren't high enough. I don't think I'm going to beat my 50 seconds. I think I was going pretty well at first, but alas. Wow, really close, though. Very, very, very close. All right. Presumably, I should be able to do a 40-second pass at some point. I think I at least believe in myself enough that I can achieve a 40-second time. And just like that, 23, I'm never beating that. So let's let's get some more clones, because they're gonna hard carry me There's no shot I'm beating that anytime soon. No! Man. I thought I had a real shot there. But alas. I really thought I was going to say I'm never going to beat it anytime soon, and then I was just going to immediately beat it, which would be very entertaining. But unfortunately, I'm just going to stand here and let the clones give me my score. I guess actually I should probably go down now that I'm making a considerable amount of wattage. Now that I've got a KW, I'm very confident that it is wattage. It's a kilowatt. I don't know what other increment would go. I guess it could be a kilo win, couldn't it? Because all of the SI denominations could happen with anything, so it could be a metric win. It's actually a pretty funny concept. But yeah, let's go spend all of our money down here. Wow, look at that. That's really satisfying to look at. Yeah, hell yeah. We want a lot more clones, man. Look at how cheap the clones are. To be fair, I don't know how much this really generates me in money, but alright, capped everything off. Sounds good. Hopefully that'll help. And was worth my time. I'm not sure that it was, but it was satisfying, and therefore it was. Gonna get more clones, because yet again, I just think that I'm very, very, very unlikely to be beating them on average. Wait, what was that down there? Did you guys see that? I don't know why I'm asking like you can respond, but I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was definitely something underneath here. How do I get to underneath here? Who in the world knows? Oh. I shouldn't have left. I messed up my rhythm. Oh, man. Feel the rhythm. Oh! Feel the ride. Hop on in. It's bobsled time. I've got to say, I really feel like this feels very fair. You know, some let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade these clones. Some platformers feel more fair than others. And to be fair, I think that maybe a more accurate statement. Yeah, how do I get down there? What does it say? 50% extra watts. Also, definitely confirming that it is in fact watts and not kilo wins. How do I get there though? There's spikes everywhere here. Huh. Interesting. I like too that because it's an incremental, and that kind of like sits and idles in the background, it gives me an opportunity to like go explore. Like you can have little secrets like that. How do I get in there? I mean, I guess those watching at home likely don't know the answer to that. And even if they did, they could not communicate it to me. But is it from in here? No. Where in the world could it possibly be then? Is there something to the left of this? Oh, wow. That's cool looking. I like the, like, Romanesque, the Roman Like, I mean, that dude was wearing a Laurel. All right, let's get back up. Speaking of which, Laurel, like bay leaves, right? Laurels are like, oh, I'll take the 50% extra watts global right here. I guess I could have seen that already, and then I could have noticed that it was, in fact, watts already. But, you know, unfortunately, my observation skills are... Wait a minute. Can I just wall jump up here? No. No, I cannot. Alright. That makes sense. That would be pretty funny, though. If they gave you just like a little... You know, it's like one of those tests where on the back of the test it says something like, write your name on the back of this test and you're done. But instead, it'll have lots and lots of instructions otherwise that'll be like, oh, fold it up and lift your head and do whatever. And it's all about who reads through the entire set of instructions before they start. You know, I have internalized those over the years, that's for certain. Anytime I'm starting a project or doing something, I make sure to read 100% of the instructions before I start. And always, the times that I forget to, it immediately fucks me over. It's unfortunate, but it's just the case. Cannot stress enough. Make sure to read instructions. But, you know, I am the sort of person that I also read the manuals for things that I get. Not like the entire thing always, but you'd be surprised how many pages in the average manual you can just completely skip, even if you're the sort of person who does read manuals. But it's always a helpful thing. You know, it's funny, I was actually talking to my mom recently. She's starting a new medication. And I asked her what, like, the common side effects were to look out for. And she didn't know. And I was like, you don't read the little pamphlets that come with your new medicine? And she did not. And so then I asked a couple of people in my life, and they were all on the same page that they did not read those, which to me was incredibly surprising. Yeah, let's get all these clones. Let's up this base reward. Wow, dude, the money is coming in so... Well, I guess it's wattage. The wattage is coming in so fast, I cannot keep up. Really smart of whoever made this game to use wattage as the currency, by the way. I just think that's a really fun... Man, why am I so bad at doing that jump? I don't know why sometimes it seems really easy to do and sometimes it doesn't. Also, I just want to say the way that the little shadow guys kind of flit in and out of existence is so cool. They're like unobtrusive, but it still feels like they like are a major part. You know, like you watch them kind of fill up and populate the area. And I don't know about you guys, but that's one of my, like, well, not typically big critiques about platformers, but it is one of my big critiques about a lot of games. It's just that they feel really empty. I love a game that kind of feels lived in, and it's very bizarre to say that about a platformer. Although, you know what? Like, in Celeste, right? Like, you run into people occasionally on the mountain and stuff. So I guess some platformers can have a bit more of that. When I was a kid, a young kid, I did play a lot of platformers. Principally, I think, because those are just what were kind of available on older consoles. I mean, I think about, like, well, in a lot of games that were platformer-esque, right? I mean, a lot of old school games are like Metroidvania-esque. But, you know, I don't know, that was all on me. I don't know why I kept moving there. But, you know, back playing on, like, I had a Sega Genesis and an NES and things like that growing up, and You know, certainly I played a lot of older games that were my siblings' games. Things like Altered Beast, or like, I don't know, a lot of things. In fact, actually, one of the ones that I really remember a lot, and I just could never beat it. Never, ever, ever. And it wasn't until I got much older. I think I just broke my record. That's really funny to break my record while yapping. But I could never beat it. Like, I could never, ever, ever beat it. And I didn't realize it had a reputation of being a difficult game until later, which is the Hercules for the Game Boy. I played so much of Hercules for the Game Boy, and it was so hard. Yeah, Hercules was hard. Aladdin was hard. But I loved games like that. Well, and you know what, actually? Easily the game that's the platformer that I've played the most of in my life, I think it's really, really safe to say, is Donkey Kong Country. The original Donkey Kong Country. I played also Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 quite a bit, but the original Donkey Kong Country on my Game Boy Advance? I think it was for Game Boy Advance. Which I had a Game Boy Advance SP. I never had the original Game Boy Advance. Which the SP was insanely better. But a backlight and a rechargeable battery? Come on, man. No comparison. Oh, sweet. We can get the dash now. Okay. Oh. Does it just dash forward? Can I dash up? No, I only dash forward? Really? Huh. How am I supposed to use that to beat this then? I can't, huh? Alright, well, at least I can do something like... Oh, alright. Well. I'm gonna get the dash and then not even be faster with it. Oh no! Okay. That's really funny. Significantly slower with the dash. Although, actually, the fact that I did so poorly and still made it in 28 seconds, this dash helped me out quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, 18 seconds. Easy clap. Wonder why that was just like flitting back and forth between the things. Was very odd. Doing it again. How strange. Now that I have the dash, though, presumably I can get to the next area. Well, let's give ourselves one more clone before we go. Wait, could I get to the next area the whole time? Did I just assume I needed the dash? Oh, brother. This guy stinks. No, this is... Oh. Okay, well. Note to future self, don't dash in the wrong direction. Okay. I'm assuming that this is the... Oh, getting so close. Sorry for my lack of commentary. I'm trying to lock in so as to not embarrass myself too badly here. It's not working. Not sure if you could tell that, but what was I saying? Oh, this has got to be... How do I do that? I'm so close. There's something I'm not doing. I should be able to make it, right? But this is where that 50% global watts definitely is. Alright, so if I just do it from this thing... from that? Alright, come on. Alright. Yet again, my apologies go out to the people in the audience who are capable playing such games and not embarrassing themselves. Okay, well, it would help if I dashed the correct direction. At least I think it would help. Oh. Oh, I actually don't think I can make that. I think that's too long for me down there. That looked like a double length dash. So, talk about Romanesque. Here's Caesar writ large as a little ball. Speaking of which, what are these little ball guys, actually? I don't know what they're supposed to be. I guess they're just little ball guys, right? Ooh, what's on the outside? Oh, what's on the outside of this? Okay. There's got to be something over here, right? I'm confident I can do this part. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I'm not. Somebody could do it. That somebody is not me. I don't think I can go in through there. Yeah, definitely can't make that. All right. We're doing great so far, folks. It's over here. Awaken the statue's power. Can I go down from this side? What's over here? Whoa, there was something. I had a feeling. There was something because that outside had spikes. I feel like if the outside of the thing has spikes like that, you know there's something worth going for. I couldn't read it though. I assume it's probably just another 50% watts. Wish I had like little portals so that I didn't have to do this to traverse. All right. What do you want to bet I do really, 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 really poorly at this next one? All right, let's see. How do I go down that? Oh, I have to like slide down to the bottom and then dodge. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, but I have to actually drop. All right. Come on. Yeah, just like that. Oh, thank goodness. What does the blue mean? I don't know. I think the blue means I'm bad at this game. Okay. All right. All right. Well, maybe some left. What am I supposed to be doing? How do I do this, man? Is this just I lack the skill to progress in this game? Wait, do I need to go down? No. Okay, down is a bad answer. How do I beat this? I really wish I could dash up. Oh. Okay, so I cleared it somehow. And then... My apologies. Yet again. Oh, I made it, but then I didn't keep jumping. Also, my apologies to anybody who... Alright, let's just practice this. So we can just hit this consistently. But to any... my apologies to anybody who typically finds my videos to be soothing. I fear that this will not be me at my most soothing. Just to be clear, I am just trying to get this jump down. I wasn't trying to progress further, if that makes you feel any better. Alright. I mean, it's kind of silly to get a clone that's going that slow, but I'm gonna get a couple. Alright, now, presumably, we should be able to do better than 177. What are we thinking? 120? Is 120 a good score to be aiming for? Like, not in general, just for me. I think if I can do a 120, I will be pretty happy. Sometimes you swear you press the button, but you just don't press the button. Reminds me of when my girlfriend and I were first playing. I was first introducing her to Borderlands. And there would be like jumps that were not intended to be difficult whatsoever, but that she just could not make because, oh, all right, all that practicing was for naught, evidently. This is still incredibly hard for me. But she would just, you know, not jump by the time it was the edge of the jump. Ah! Come on, buddy. Alright. Apparently I needed to practice this a bit longer. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. No, the spike! Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much. It got me right at the end. I was like, no, please. Wow, gigawatt? 550 gigawatts? How am I supposed to get 550 gigawatts? My reward on this is only 6.6 megawatts. Alright, well. That being said, I will very much appreciate that midair jump whenever it does arrive. Alright. We're doing this first try. Alright, we're doing this first. We're doing this first try. Okay. We are... Oh. Oh. Why is this so hard for me? Oh. I'm gonna watch back this footage and be like, oh, there was like an obviously easier way to do it. Oh. Oh, thank you. Alright, we did that first try, never didn't have it. Oh, 71 seconds. I actually did cut down that time quite a bit, even with... Which makes me realize how incredibly painful some of those previous attempts must have been. My apologies. Are you for real? Now I'm... Okay, now I can't get through this part? I don't think I've died a single time doing this prior. Okay. Whoa, 45, buddy. That's actually insane for me. Again, pretty bad in general, but it is incredible for me, unfortunately. This is really, really good music. I love the way that it swells. It actually reminds me a lot of, like, obviously a more ambient version, but it reminds me of, like, the, what's his name? Jeremy Soule, the Elder Scrolls, the longtime Elder Scrolls composer, who I think might have done something inappropriate or something. I feel like he is not dead, but is no longer their composer. And I feel like there was something along those lines. But his music, specifically, I will say the Morrowind soundtrack is my favorite, although obviously Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim all have incredible soundtracks. I actually don't know about, like, Daggerfall or Arena. I don't think he was involved in either of those, but if he was, I don't know their soundtracks. So now we're doing the part where I fail at all the beginning things that I thought I had down fairly well. At least I'm still making money in the meanwhile. Yeah, look at that. We should do the thing where we go back and spend our money at the previous one again. I am bad at this game. I know you didn't need me to tell you that. You have eyeballs. Well, you know what? I guess maybe you're a blind audience member. Honestly, even if you were blind, I think just based on the the sound effects alone, you could probably figure out that I am not exactly the most skilled. Oh, thank goodness. No, that doesn't count, man. I gotta land. Guess that makes sense. I don't know why I struggle with that jump so much. That is easily the hardest jump in the game so far for me. Let's up the multiplier. Oh, is that just the multiplier on this one in particular? It's not like a global, I'm realizing. Can I hit this thing going down? Pretty close, honestly. I wonder if I could have done that. I don't know. Let's, how many? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cap everything here easily. Nice. 46 is a strange amount to cap at, frankly. We're gonna try this one more time, and by one more time I mean probably many, many, many times, because I'm gonna be like, oh, I almost got it. I almost got it, no worries. Okay. See, just like that. One would think that, all right. You know what? Secrets in games like this were not made for people with my skill level. Just as a FYI, to anybody wondering. So I just need to go onto that other side of that spike. The other side of the column that's got the kind of Flappy Bird up and down, right? Yeah, I think we're on the same page. So I go over here. And then I go over here. And then I go over here. And then I need to get up to the top. And then I can do it from there. Is that the answer? It must be. No. I need to go way over. Yes! Oh, Oh no, man. I don't think I can do that again. I bet I can. I bet I can. I wonder how much longer this is an insane demo, by the way. Like, incredibly well crafted. Cannot recommend enough. Yes, jump. Oh, we did it. 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 And then I'm gonna die. Nice. Oh, that helps. That helps quite a bit. I'm gonna keep my little thing up as much as I can remember to. Every once in a while it is helpful to have it go across. And the little thing I was talking about was my total here. My earnings. Okay. Whoa, did you guys see there's another one over to the left up there? Oh, that is the one. Can I do that? Do I need the double jump? Is that like exactly... I bet if you're like frame perfect. I'm sure you don't need to be actually frame perfect. But if you are, if you're like pixel perfect on that, I bet you can get over 3. Oh, you definitely can. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Oh, yes. 8% clone size increase chance? What does that mean? I actually don't even understand what that means. God, 11 gigawatts? Oh, 475 megawatts over there. I can get that pretty soon. This one I think is literally impossible without the extra. Without the extra read all about it. What am I trying to say? Does anybody here know? Without the extra power, the mid-air jump. That's what it is. The extra jump. So do we hold off until we've got that 400 for the clone speed tier? I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. I would like it if clones were faster. Oh. Also, so is Awakening the thing, the end of the demo? Because isn't that cheaper than the mid-air jump? I don't know. Nice. Nice, did it the fastest. Let's get the 50% extra. That's pretty good. Alright, let's just spend all my money. Alright. I'm sure there are people who like are Mario Maker players who are like, this game, this demo, it was cool, but it barely had any content. It took me about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Mario Maker is one of those games that, to be honest, it just seems infuriating to me to play, but I'm always mesmerized by watching other people play it. It's one of my favorite games that shows up at GDQs all the time, which, in case you're unfamiliar with a GDQ stands for Games Done Quick. It's like a charity speedrunning event. It's easily one of my favorite things that the internet does. They live stream everything on Twitch, and you get to see people do like a huge variety of games, and they'll do glitchless runs, they'll do glitched runs, they do all kinds of different things. And they do them twice in the year. There's a GDQ, which I think was the original one, and it stands for like, I don't know, advanced GDQ or something. Not exactly sure. But then there's SGDQ, which is summer games done quick, which I don't know why, but I never remember like when AGDQ is happening. But I do remember SGDQ pretty much every year, and I end up watching some of SGDQ. Really strongly recommend it. I appreciate that my clone reward multiplier is 0.6 now, so it's like they really can make up for the fact that I'm bad at this game. All right, let's get to it a couple more times. But yeah, I've seen some absolutely insane Mario Maker players. And actually this last year, I feel like at SGDQ, you know what, speaking of, thinking of what time of year it is, I bet I missed AGDQ already this year. And because we're closer to summer than we are winter, I think AGDQ is like in like January or February. Oh wow, that was my best time. Nice. It's funny setting best times with still so many like obvious mistakes. And that's the problem, is it's like you can do all of the parts separately, but good luck doing them all together. Yep, see, like I'm even messing up the beginner parts, but that's okay. Oh. But yeah, at SGDQ this last year, I'm fairly certain that there actually was something I had never seen before, which was like a Mega Man Maker level? Or maybe it was like, maybe it's like a part of a different Mega Man game that had come out. I will say, I love Mega Man games too. They're pretty fun. Just in terms of things I liked a lot when I was younger. Wow, 400 megawatts was what I needed for that other thing, right? That's no problem. Yeah. All right, what does that mean? What does maximum clone speed tier mean? Does it just mean I can upgrade this even further? I don't really know. Let's go down one and see if it's something relevant. Oh. All right, if we go down. I don't know, I can't tell. Are they going faster? Okay, it just must make them all go faster, right? That must be the idea. I'm not certain. Look at how fast my money's coming back, and I'm not even doing it right now. It's all just the clones. Okay. Well, all right. Just quick reminder why it is, in fact, the clones making all of the money and not me. Okay. Really be helpful if I was going the correct direction. The dodge in the wrong direction thing is also chronically my issue with Super Smash Brothers, unfortunately. I like to think that I am an above average Super Smash Brothers player, but I think if I could make sure that I was always dodging in the correct direction and never using my... Let's get this extra 50% watts. Never using my dodge in the wrong direction, I think that I would probably realistically be like, not just above average, but like actually good. But alas, it is not the case. I also unfortunately routinely play characters like Diddy Kong or Lucas, whose recovery options can very easily kill you, but that also work pretty well as attacks, where I will play too aggressively and just kill myself using my recovery option, unfortunately. Like, I'll throw myself right off the... Oh, look at that green one! That's the fast one, man! That's the first time I've seen one! Oh, and there was a little white one that was fast, too! Wow! I shouldn't have just paused to look at it and ruined my run here, but look at that. We've got a gigawatt now. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my goodness. You'd think at a certain point I would get better at this, but alas. I mean, I'm getting somewhat better, but... Okay, so I see some of the giant ones. What do the giant ones do? Do you think they just get like a bigger reward? What's the most efficient thing to get here? Is it just more clones? Probably. I think that's better than the 0.1 increase on the multiplier. I mean, it isn't now that they're more expensive. We're just going to stand here and upgrade stuff. Well, I say that. It's actually really boring already. Sounds good. Whoa. How do I do that? Sometimes when I boost into like a wall, it like makes me go fast up the wall. I don't really understand what that is, but oh, actual first time, man. Actual first time. I think that's the first time I've hit that one first try. That's awesome. All right. I only get 81 megawatts when I go through. It's not very good. Oh, we've capped the speed. Nice. 554 gigawatts is so crazy, though. Right? Like, I'm not crazy. That seems really high. How many do I need for this? 11. 11 is so much less than 554. But presumably that's like the end of the game, right? So the... Otherwise, it just lets you, like, explore around easier and set faster times even though you've already beaten it? I guess. Oh. I love anything. Oh. Where you get to kind of race your shadow. Like in racing games. Oh, okay. That was like an obviously bad decision I made there, but alas. Whoa, 4.5 gigawatts. Let's get the extra 50%. Because that seems worth it. And then we're just going to be plowing through and trying to get to 11 to, I think, beat this demo. I'm not exactly sure. So it's the 550 just to like... Yes. Like that. How did I just do that? I like went up the wall extra quick. Nice. Set a new best time. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty awesome. I want to get this clone multiplier, but I really want to get that 11 and see what that means. So we're gonna... Should I be increasing base like that? I actually don't know what I'm doing. But clearly, if I was good at it, it would make me faster. At least, presumably, it would make me faster. Alright, and we fall, and then we go. Oh, and then we hope, and then we hope. There we go. Never didn't have it. I get in on the first time, every time. Let's see. I think we should be able to realistically just wait and hit that 11 pretty quickly. Let's see. So we've made it. That was not bad at all. All right, let's awaken the statue's power. Oh. Boosted all my... Oh, look at it. Come in. Look at the money, man. They're not kidding. How much is the reward on these other ones now? Oh, also remember there was like a thing over here? Oh, I can buy more. Should I? Sure, I want 17 more clones. Oh, sweet. I can just cap these out. No problem. Sick. Dude, that rules. Look at my gigawatts. Look at them go up, man. I like the statue. Thank you, Mr. Statue. You have enriched my day. All right, let's... Oh, O'Reilly. Oh, jeez. Wait. I skipped one. Skipped one. Where did I skip it? Or wait, I only went to the second one. I didn't go to the first one. That's what happened here. Look at how many of them there are. It's just a black line, man. By the time I get up, I'm going to have enough to... Can you imagine? There was a part of me that was like, I should just keep my nose to the grindstone and earn the 500 so that I can get the mid-air jump so I don't, like, so that I beat the game. Like, or rather, so I don't beat the game too soon and then I can actually, like, explore with the other thing. I am very, very happy I did not choose to do that. I cannot imagine how long that would have taken me. And as long as it would have taken me, I probably still wouldn't have gotten a better version of this. Yeah, let's get our base reward up. Look at this. How much do you want to bet? Even with double jumps, I'm going to still have a very hard time. Yeah, let's cap this stuff out, man. All right, let's see if... Oh. Let's see if we can double jump our way to a faster time. Wait. Can I? I'm trying to start over from the beginning, but it's not gonna let me, I guess. Can I just skip that entire... Oh, I can. I can. The hard part is gone. But I'm wondering if I can just get up this little orange shaft somehow. Like, can I do... Oh, I can. Definitely I can. Okay, let's go all the way out. Okay, how do we do it, though? Okay, I'm gonna need to turn that off for a second. Close. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. That's still so much faster. Let's cap out our clones. Let's cap out our base reward. Well, maybe we're not going to cap out our base reward. I'm not sure. Look at that money roll in. Do you think 60's capping it? Because if 60's capping it, I'll wait around for 60. We're at least going to get 60. And if it caps it, then that's good and I'll get moving on. But if it doesn't, then I'll get moving on anyways. And it doesn't. In fact, I'm now remembering, though, that presumably I should be able to, yeah, do this now. Did I just do that without using my extra jump? I swear to goodness. I swear to God, I just did that without doing my extra jump. That's... I can't even handle that, man. Are you serious? And now I can't make this jump? There we go. Oh, what do we got up here? Also, presumably that means there's another set? This is like so long, man. No. Yes, thank you. What is that? What is that and why is it zoomed out? What? Oh, I see. It doesn't actually have spikes on it. Just looks like it has spikes on it. It's a little confusing, but all right. Wow, the traversal. They're not messing around anymore, huh? You know what? For people like me, I'm not sure they ever were messing around. How am I supposed to get past that? Oh, just like that, evidently. Only, you know, stick the landing. That's what they say at the Olympics, right? No big deal, brother. Just stick the landing. What? Okay. Nice. What do you do? Oh, that's fun. Nice. Oh, complete the demo. Peta-watts though, bro? How, what? Okay. Well, peta-watts? Okay. They are not messing around. Where do I go from here? Oh. Oh. I can see it now. I can see the line. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so that one's bad. Oops. Okay. Oh. This is really disorienting, truthfully. Okay, I need to double jump past that. Get my head in the game, so to speak. Okay. All right. No. Oh, wait. I just need to dash to the other side, right? That would also be fine. That would also be an acceptable way to save it if I've accidentally hit it. I have no idea how long I've been playing this for, I'm realizing. I don't know how I'm ever going to get it. 999 petawatts. That's what the P is, right? It's peta? I sure hope so. Otherwise I'm going to look rather silly. No! That one just happened so fast. I, like... Ah, okay. Boom. Okay. No! No! I'm just trying to get close enough to it to double jump over it. But I'm bad. Okay. Brother! Alright. Wow, I can't. At that time I tried to do it on purpose so that I would dash once I hit it. But I'm not sure that I'm fast enough. Like I think maybe the character can be, but I don't think that I can be. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, we're gonna hit this one, and then we're gonna just dash back over here. Yes! That helped me immensely. Alright, let's just land, so hopefully if we die, it happens in a good way. Sorry about that. I had to answer the door quick, so I'm... Oh, what in the world do I do here? I guess I dash back into it? Yeah, there we go. Dash back into it and climb. There we go. And then let's see. Now, what in the world do I do here? Okay. I can do it if I do it right at the peak of my jumps. You know, there must be something with these blue ones. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Oh, thank goodness I made that one. And 273, no problem. No problem there. I will say, I think given that we're supposed to be getting to petawatts here, I think it's going to be quite a bit of time to finish this. I'm going to do a little bit of exploring around and see. Oh, nope, I can't make that. I bet I can if I'm perfect, but I, alas, am unlikely to be perfect. Although, what's going on this side? Oh, there we go. What's over here? Just a free clone speed? Nice. Hard to argue with that. Oh. I think this is the way that I came up here. But yeah, so I think, given that it's still quite a bit of time out, I'm not sure that I'm actually going to be completing this. Let's get some clones at least. They'll like pay for themselves fairly quickly. Mainly because, I mean, obviously it's a little difficult, but the 999 petawatt, I have a feeling, is not very quick to achieve. Although maybe once you get the 1 petawatt and you can boost all your previous courses, it would be fairly quick. But we're still, I mean, I'm not even consistently having terawatts here. So given that, I think that I'm going to have to either come back to this demo another time or call it here, because I'm not sure exactly how much longer I've got left in this. But thank you all for sticking around. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I can't believe how much content there is in this demo already. It's really an incredible experience and such a clever concept. I'm surprised that something like this hasn't been made before, but if it has, I certainly have never seen anything like it. But yeah, you guys should check it out for yourselves. I'm sure you'll probably do quite a bit better at all the platforming than I have. But yeah, thanks so much for sticking around. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.